Tragedy that should have never happened. And to all those affected, I want to say, we are deeply sorry.
Wowzers. Let's interact with this yellow man mug.
A racist mug. What's there to read here?
There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that content.
Oh boy. Here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
The mug is an example of prejudice, and I'm just going to use an example of what not to do. I'll push them in the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane ideology. The mug would be useful by denouncing I could earn political capital to mask my badass hustling. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore?
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some
No, don't go over. Thank you.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and a...
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Let's look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different
The
rows.
first row has 18 dots.
Not bad.
Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet.
What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some. There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
What's the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
That's it?
That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent
Yes.
your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Got drunk like a megastar? I walked the land telling whores and liars of the end to come. I was a hobo and I lived under a boat.
I really wanted to choose that one, but
Well, that's the one I'm going to choose.
but I respected Kim too much.
He knows I'm a hobo.
Oh my god.
You know, the RCM is a volunteers
That was my favorite
organization.
answer, though.
We would have no qualms with vagrants joining our ranks were they qualified. But let's move on, shall we? This next
So
row,
good.
the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means
I
finished.
can't get over it.
You've got, wow, more than 200.
I would have thought there'd be more.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So you're saying I used to be a super cop? I don't think I ever re-become this person. What's this last number?
Call it what you want. You are a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game.
Yeah.
If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
My guy's very smart. He's just really depressed.
Tiles on the cube are still small. The speaker comes.
Good afternoon. Please repeat. Good. Please repeat the password.
Okay, I guess I don't have the password.
Fortress accident. Thank you. And goodbye.
Goodbye. So far, that's like
Tiles
my
of
favorite
cube.
voice. Is just this tiny little French old lady voice who just... There you are, direct accident. Good.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby. Something close to you
Why did you do that?
It's black. It's not like because it's black, the color of immeasurable cosmos. I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any
The
reason.
lieutenant raises his brows, but does somewhere a machine hum something close.
Why did you do that?
The lieutenant raised an electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
An insane mesh tank top gives me +1 drama. What does my jacket do? A spirit de corpse? Nah, we don't need that. Oh, wait. Yeah, there. I'm wearing a mesh top now. Okay, I can't kick this now. Because that's what killed me.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace.
Kim, this is a
Looks
finish.
like it.
Furnace.
Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin. Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists. No,
Oh,
that would be stupid.
look inside the
It's
furnace.
dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from up. The echo is so prominent. It's impossible to discern what.
What are you doing?
I'm hallucinating. Maybe it's the entity. I hear the murderer or the hangman talking. Not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? We should investigate. See if someone's upstairs.
The voice I heard, maybe it's a malignant entity? Last I said it lives in the chimney. Hello!
Something
Ah!
breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes
They actually
throughout
worked.
the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease.
Hello! I summon the ghost of the doomed commercial area. Answer me, spirit. Hello, are you there? Speak to me. Don't you say anything? I can hear you. Please go upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll
You
open it.
hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain.
After you, officer. You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But malignant entities don't exist.
Always has to be the skeptic, this man.
Always has to be the skeptic, this man. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. A postcard. Contain thousands of
Hello.
dice.
I'm Nia.
Bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius. So what kind of die are you looking for?
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Why are you asking me about dice? No, you must have me confused with someone else. I haven't
And
knocked.
how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. I was so absorbed. I must have missed you knocking. I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
No, I was looking for something else. Squinting eyes mysteriously answers. Sure, I like role-playing games. I need some dice.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set. Unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room. No
Yeah.
falsehoods are present. She's,
Nope, she's
a
not
novelty
lying.
dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
Do you ever take your eyes off?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness. It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
What's Daily
Well,
Ruckus?
There's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful
Thank
Sunday.
you for your answers.
Anything.
Yeah.
When she arrived here, there was no room anywhere else. She must have known the other businesses.
Heard this place is cursed. Do you know why people call it the doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
It's because you're confident, dedicated to your craft. The curse doesn't affect people like you. The curse will get you, I have no doubt about it. First, admit there are many inconsistencies to this
I
curse.
was just about to ask, what do you think? Do you think the curse is real?
I'm starting to see that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
That's
She tosses a pair of dice at the table. One of them stops near the
the
edge.
result is 1.
Anything else? Friends loitering near the ice cream, and they already had the bear.
She closes her eyes as if remembering something painful. What about the bear?
The bear.
She was pressing her thumbs on her temples. Didn't work
Of
out?
course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out. Eventually, Ravishell Ice City lost the price war to its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
It's the market doing the job. I'm sure the bear was doing its best. The bear was scary. Every time I saw that bear, I felt scared, like it'd become alive any moment. I killed the bear.
You did what?
She rolls her swivel chair and is closer to you. I had to kill the bear to become the bear. I murdered it with my own bare hands. I laid it to rest. It's my trophy now. I unplugged the fridge.
Ugh, of course they left it plugged in. Even in death, the bear is costing them money. The taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherion.
Sounds cool.
Megatherion.
That's how everything
You're
should
alive
end.
and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus.
Yes. How was it?
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
It was a carnal house of failed business enterprises leeching life energy from this bookstore. Honestly, a dump. Nothing to see here. Just heaps of garbage. Someone should let the sunshine in.
I knew it. Oh, such horrors that have been thrust upon us. But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not.
I
Have you
talked
located the entity?
to the entity you told me about. Her name is Neha, and she's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's not a sorceress or some malicious entity. She's a businesswoman.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
There's too many chunks of my brain telling me what to do right now. Composure, suggestion, and drama are both like, hey, this is what we should do. It's like, honestly, I don't have the answers yet. There are still leads to follow, like that strange radio computer. There's another entity, more malignant, pulling the strings of the Martinet. Perhaps in my travels I'll cross paths with it. She said there's those cursed because there are too many inconsistencies.
You're telling me that you went in there and didn't find out anything about the... Of course. I should have known better than to put my hopes on a man like you. You're no Simonese ghost whisperer. The investigation's over. I don't want you going in there anymore. You're only angering the psychic weather in here. Now, if you're not going to buy anything...
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two right now.
Yeah.
There is never any other way this could have gone.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can we go now?
Farewell, book peddler.